Welcome once again. We will continue to study about the structure of numbers and their properties. We have already learned that numbers have a structure, and this structure is presented to us as the levels of variability. So what happens when a number will move towards its levels of variability? We have here number 5. It will be moving between its levels of variability. Then, when it reaches the level 1 here, at level 1, it will meet 1. This 1 as a level number has two charges on it. It can be positive or negative. This we learn through the relativity of numbers. Therefore, the value of 5 here will change. It will become 4 and 6. It simply means 5 minus 1 and 5 plus 1. When it moves to level 2, it will meet here minus 2 plus 2. It will become 3, 7. To the level 3, it will become 2, 8. Level 4, 1, 9. Level 5, 0, 10. All of these are known as the prime values of number 5. However, these are only minimum and maximum values. Why we say so? Because numbers have a very special property that we are going to talk about. But before that, I will first show you how we can calculate the minimum prime values. For us to calculate the minimum prime values, we just get 5 minus the level number. For any other number, we can use that number, which is master number, minus the level number. Then, in order to calculate the maximum prime values, we will just use 5 plus the level number. For any other number, we have master number plus level number. So here we have maximum and minimum. And as I have said, numbers have a very strict property that they follow. It's a law that cannot be violated. And what is that law? We have just repeated our graphic here. Then we have, for example, on level 5, we have 0 and 10. In order for a number to produce energy, of course, it moves through the levels and on the levels. So at level 5 here, it will move from 0 to 10. And in order to do so, this number must pass through all the values between. So there is no leap. In quantum mechanics, we talk about quantum leap, meaning an electron can jump from an orbit to another. But here, it's not like that. The number has to go through all the path that is described by the structure. So, for example, here, it will go through all the values. Therefore, on level 1 here, we have to fill up 5, because between 4 and 6, there is 5. On level 2, the missing values are 4, 5, 6. Level 3, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Level 4, we will have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the level 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have filled up all the values that number 5 can take. And this is a very important data, because this is what is going to guide us to make predictions. Because here will transpire some patterns that we will find, which will be very vital for us, for example, to explain the holographic principle. So this data here is very important. These immediate observations are the results that come from number 5. We see on this table, we have the column for levels, column for level numbers, column for number of values on each level, and also the total value on each level. These are things that when we have mapped that data of a number, we can observe immediately. For example, here we see on level 0, the number of values is only 1. How we got that 1? There is 0 which represents the level times 2 and plus 1. When we go to level 1, we have 3 values. How we got the 3 values? 2 times 1 plus 1. Level 2, 2 times 2 plus 1. That gives us 5 values. And you continue. That pattern now is already traced, and we are going to see the formulas in the next table coming from this observation. Then we have also the total value of a level. On a level, for example, level 1, we have only one value. In order for us to know that, we have to take that one value times the master number 5. Level 1, we have 3 values, and to know how much total value there, we have to take these 3 values times the master number 5, that is 15, and we continue up here. Then we have the overall overall we know that the number of levels of number 5 is 5 plus 1. I'm not saying directly 6. Why? Because we emphasize on this plus 1. It's very, very important. So when we want to know all the values, we will see, if you count them all, there are 36 values that appeared there. And these 36 comes from master number 5 plus 1 squared. And if you want to know the total value that number 5 can provide, then we have 36 values times the master number, and it gives you 180 for number 5. Of course, we will not stop here. We have to show you because we have created some pattern that we can see transpiring on our data. Then if we have to represent them through a table, so when we have your number, first you have the number itself. This is it, we call the master number. Then you have also the small n here, the level number. We have the number of levels that a number can take. Then also minimum values, how to calculate them, and maximum values, how to calculate them. We have minimum values, see, master number minus level number. Then here, maximum numbers, master number plus level number. Then if we want to know the total number of values that a number can take, then we have the master number plus 1 squared. And if we want to know the sum of the values on a level, then we get the master number times 2 times the level number plus 1. Then, if we want to know now overall values, we calculated that in the previous, we said that for overall it's 180. How we got that 180? You get the master number times master number plus 1 squared. I think this formula can trigger your minds if you are really following what I'm saying. This formula may trigger your mind, but I will not comment on it now because it is coming up. So here we have just seen what the structure of a number allows us to do. As a conclusion to this structure of numbers, I will say that the structure of numbers allow us to determine the energy of a number, and also it allows us to know the details about every step that a number goes through. The steps here, what we call the levels of variability. And from this data, this is only, as we call this, basic. This is the basic features of a number. We will now get into real physics of numbers, because we have learned that a number is moving, and when a body moves, meaning it has a velocity. Therefore, for numbers, we will be calculating the acceleration of a number, the deceleration of a number, the inflation of a number, the deflation, the wave string of a number, which is the DNA of a number. We will be calculating also the expansion of a number, the explosion of a number, the projection of a number. So all of those things we will be calculating. But all those are predictions that we are going to make in order for us to go now to the black hole. Because we are gathering the data here. And this data will help us to explain the holographic principle in its true sense. So here, I will not be giving you all the lectures as they're supposed to be, because there is a time for that. We need a formal way to do it. But this is an introduction I have given in order for you to know that we have something new in town. So please, those who understand my ideas, those who understand all of this is a zoo of formulas that we have opened. This is the door opening to some formulas that you never knew in mathematics. Never been revealed before. So we are going to get into that using only numbers. Have you ever knew that number can provide a formula like this one? So think about it. I would like to call the attention of the scientists who are listening to me that it's time to act. No need to continue searching, because you will never get it better than this. This is not words of arrogance, but words of love and concern, because I got it here. I have the solution. There will not be another who will come to reveal this. So please, don't look at my face. Instead, really, let's see the reality itself as it unfolds in front of us. We have mathematics given to us, and this mathematics comes from nature. Nature has revealed them. Therefore, get them and make use of them, because really there's a lot to do. We have a lot of work to do. So please act as soon as possible so that we can move on, because we cannot continue on discussing on the same topics that we had last year, before last year, and so on. Now is a time set for a new start. Then we can move forward. Thank you very much.